Your personal information, including your age, income, gender, what you share with friends, what you keep private, and hundreds of other data points, has become a trillion-dollar savings account for the world's largest technology businesses. And they want to begin taking distributions within the next 5 years. Facebook under mounting pressure to answer questions about how a data firm with ties to President Trump's 2016 campaign collected private information from more than 50 million Facebook users without their permission. Political campaigns want to advertise to voters in the most efficient way possible. General of Washington, D.C. filed a lawsuit Wednesday against Facebook over the Cambridge Analytica scandal. I'm very concerned that the people that are spending most of the time right now speaking and focusing and thinking about big data are large companies and governments. And that's fine, but this is going to affect our lives, our parents, our kids, and I think we should all be involved in this conversation right now. Welcome to Financial Fortune, the channel dedicated to unraveling the complexities of the financial world and empowering you with knowledge. In today's eye-opening video, we delve into a pressing issue that affects us all, the obsession businesses have with your data. Join us as we uncover the real cause behind this phenomenon, exploring the motivations and implications for individuals and the economy. Get ready to gain a deeper understanding of the forces shaping the data-driven landscape. This is Financial Fortune. Investors now view big data as a potentially lucrative asset. Companies like Snowflake, Teradata, and Palantir that collect, organize, and analyze massive amounts of data are worth billions of dollars. Snowflake, a data management company, was so alluring that it convinced even Warren Buffett to alter his approach to investing in tech IPOs, so that he could buy into the company. Only those businesses can interpret your data. Businesses with the capacity to reap its benefits are worth trillions. This is because there are many more uses for your data outside just targeted advertising. It's unclear whether or not Jeff Bezos is actively monitoring Alexa for product suggestions. Sundays are the icing on the cake, so to speak. Big data firms have more lucrative business methods than just leveraging your data to propose you a new toaster on Big Data Sunday. A new big oil is emerging: big data. Large technology corporations began to recognize in the 2000s that their data would be highly monetizable through commerce and direct sales to third-party data brokers as memory storage became significantly cheaper. This prompted them to begin amassing as much resources as possible. There was no denying the commercial worth of this data, but it was very expensive to keep, and processing such massive data sets would take months or perhaps years on the current computers. Companies back then gambled on the future success of cheaper storage and better computer processing. And the value of the information they were gathering would increase in direct proportion. The first movers took the largest chances, but theirs was the biggest data moats. Companies can't engage in anti-competitive behavior because of regulations from the SEC and FTC, so they resort to creating moats around their markets instead. To begin acquiring market share from the industry frontrunner, any potential challengers would need to overcome these advantages. Microsoft executives found that equipping their business-to-business sales executives with precise market analytics increased productivity by 30%. This is because detailed user data is a big competitive advantage for one company over another. When trying to increase market share, a new firm faces stiff competition from well-established businesses that have already amassed large amounts of customer data. By prioritizing the collection of driver data, which is now being utilized to build complete self-driving features, Tesla has a substantially larger profits multiplier than legacy vehicle makers. The millions of hours of driving data that Tesla has kept may be sold to another manufacturer attempting to adopt autonomous driving if Tesla is unable to do it effectively. Even if Tesla doesn't want to monetize its data gathering, it may still use it to improve its vehicles by, for example, anticipating drivers' patterns to boost efficiency or generating locations for additional superchargers. Do anything you can to slow down the progress of other electric automakers? Data has become the new oil for several reasons, not the least of which is the ability to create a competitive mode that makes it more difficult for entrepreneurs to join your market. We have no idea how Amazon or Google uses customer information. We have no choice but to trust their statement. We, in reality, give up half of our rights to these records by signing this agreement. The costs of storing and analyzing data have decreased and become more manageable in recent years. A decade ago, in order to evaluate data and do anything with it, businesses needed to construct expensive, in-house tools. Creating new software takes a lot of effort and money, and it needs regular updates to stay relevant as new technologies emerge. Many major companies have attempted to develop their own data management solutions, but these products are often cumbersome and sluggish, and end up costing more money than they bring in. Only large IT companies with established software development practices succeeded, leaving smaller businesses to rely on regression analysis performed by teams of analysts to make the most of their data. Third-party companies offering data analytics services stepped in to fill a massive gap in the market. The largest data analytics firms have exceptionally low customer churn rates, suggesting that clients are pleased with their services. Technology like machine learning and powerful results-based algorithms enable modern tools to utilize data in ways that human intuition alone could never do. Messy data may also be cleaned up with the aid of new technologies. A billion data points are useless unless they are arranged in some way that can be used. Formats would frequently be modified, lost, or duplicated as businesses transferred information across databases. Much of it was rendered useless because of this, necessitating the painstaking correction of millions of records. Many of these issues may be resolved automatically by modern techniques, as can the difficulty of integrating disparate data sources into a single unified database. Data is sent to EA from their own distribution platform, Origin, as well as from Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, and its competitors. Each platform returns user data to EA in a unique format, making it hard to use them together without either manually adapting the formats to work together, or employing a technology to do so. Snowflake is used by EA to track metrics including how long players spend on individual games, which game types result in the maximum player engagement, which microtransactions to push hardest, and how much emphasis should be placed on different skill levels when pairing players. Data may help firms like EA save costs by forecasting server usage and only having enough available to meet demand, in addition to enhancing user engagement and expenditure. Although you may not like them, these technologies are extremely profitable for businesses like EA, and they have been fine-tuned thanks to the massive amounts of data processed by standard software. If you think this sounds too much like Big Brother, just wait. Now that it's easier to collect, store, and sell user data, its value has skyrocketed. In other words, it has essentially become a new form of cash that cannot be taxed and may be used as often as the firm likes. Hedge funds are one of the best ways to make money off of this information. In order to keep track of whether stores are meeting or exceeding their profit targets, hedge funds have started secretly purchasing consumer credit and debit card activity data. Hedge funds will purchase or short firms before they make public disclosures, then benefit from the subsequent movement and share price. Millions of dollars per year are paid to suppliers of transaction data for use of their real-time databases. Some banks offer this information to hedge funds directly through private agreements, while others use intermediaries such as Bloomberg's Second Measure, a subscription on top of a standard Bloomberg terminal subscription, which costs an additional $24,000 per year. In order to execute lucrative trades based on information that is theoretically public but nobody else possesses, hedge funds are willing to pay a high premium to be the sole purchaser of consumer data. In order to gain a full picture of their customers' behaviors before the corporations do, major hedge funds may often subscribe to various data sources. Hedge funds may use shady methods to generate large returns, but they have nothing on the guys who operate in the world of venture capital. This strategy is not going to work for someone with a Robinhood account and a few $1,000s. And that concludes our thought-provoking exploration of the real cause behind businesses' obsession with your data. We hope this video has shed light on the complex dynamics and implications of the data-driven economy. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. At Financial Fortune, we're committed to equipping you with the knowledge and tools you need for financial success. Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, may your data be protected and your financial choices be informed. This is Financial Fortune, signing off.